We're 10 months into 2020 Part 2, and we have seen extreme events like never before, so those memes about 2020 Part 2 are true. Much of Europe has been plagued by unprecedented floods, and frequent heavy rains in the Northeastern United States in less than 2 months have led to high-profile flooding on multiple occasions. If you open up Google Maps right now, and you go to cities like New York or Philadelphia, there's a disaster icon that says Mid-Atlantic floods. That's how bad it is. Heavy rains in Japan have led to landslides in Atami, a city west of Tokyo that is an important stop on the Tokaido Shinkansen high-speed rail line. The chip shortage has hyperinflated prices of electronics such as graphics cards, next-gen games consoles, and Pokemon video games. Prolonged floods, power outages, and lockdowns in mainland China, as well as scalpers and congested shipping lanes, aren't helping the situation either. Additionally, Pokemon cards and crypto have seen record high prices. GPU scalpers have used bots to buy cards en masse, as well as the next-gen consoles, while gamers get nothing. Even the RTX 3060's supposed mining hash rate throttle, let me fix that, was defeated after NVIDIA leaked the driver that allowed for unrestricted mining hash rates. Why did I choose 2-player? So, due to today's topic, we're going to change up the rules a little bit. We will actually be using bananas only, and we'll choose each course this time. But what I want to talk about today is the increasing rate of transit crime in Tokyo. You know, unlike in the West, where transit crime happens really frequently, in Japan, transit was once like regarded as some of the safest in the world. I mean, yes, there's still gropings on trains and stuff. Yes, there's still a lot of stuff but it's still safer than what we have in the West, honestly, and much cleaner too. So we're gonna start with okay, so the first thing we have to go over is there are 3 incidents in less than 3 months in 3 different places. 3 different cases in 3 different places. One in Setagaya, one in Minato, one in Choku. I missed that one, so first incident was Kodaki stabbed. It happened in Setagaya, which was an unfortunate event, and it's really scary, and I just don't want to the fact that Japan has one safer transit system in the world. Because, suspects named Shiba Yusuke, he actually had like a bad friend. Yeah, and just in case you're wondering, I did get another capture card. I returned my blue ABS Camlink clone. And instead, I got this mirror box because I heard some good stuff from another channel on YouTube. So I got this one. But but he had bad relations with like girls. Like he wanted, and he was due to his jealousy, he wanted to like attack those who actually were happy in life, happy couples. And as a result, this gained a lot of attention from feminists, which I'm going to speak neutrally about them because although I don't like the virtue signaling, I also don't want them to be like exploited. So they took notice of the issue and they said that it was probably related to stuff against women or something. Now, speaking of which, the suspect was arrested, and he actually planned to do something really terrible to Shibuya Crossing. You know, if you played Persona 5, you know what Shibuya Crossing is, but just in case you don't know what Shibuya Crossing is, it's like Times Square or something. And, unfortunately, a lot has changed since the pandemic began. So, let's see. Sunshine Airport. So, the next incident was a sulfuric acid attack in a subway station in Minato Ward. It happened, if you don't know what Minato Ward is, it's basically the part of Tokyo where there's a lot of, like, it's a part of Tokyo that has a lot of, government, like, government branches, and also the foreign embassies of the US and stuff. Tokyo Tower is also in, Minato Ward. So it happened near the newly opened Takanawa Gateway Station, which is actually a showcase of foreign Japanese engineering. However, no one was able to go there because it opened as soon as lockdowns began in the US. So, and then shortly after, Japan closed their borders for tourism to Americans. It's still closed today, honestly. I really want to see the new SAO movie, but sort of online movie, but unfortunately I couldn't go to Japan right now. Well, this Friday there will be announcements of what theaters will be screening it in the US, so I'm gonna stay tuned about that. And you know today's Halloween. Do I know why I never said Happy Halloween today? Because today there's just too much similarities between today's, like, transit stabbing and the Aurora shootings, like, last, decade. Why am I bringing this up now? Because in 2012, during the Batman movie screening in Aurora, Colorado, people were shot to death while watching the movie. The 2019 film Joker is a response to this. But the thing is, in either that Batman movie or Joker, the Joker was seen smoking a cigarette on a subway train. While, in this case, this culprit who actually started an arson and referred to the outages stabbings like less than 3 months ago. Was sitting on the Odaku, sitting on the KO line train like nothing happened or something. That is really offensive. In fact, this is so offensive, and it even happened on Halloween. It's been a year since the Quebec City murders. So, which was actually pretty terrible, and also there was a lockdown imposed in Quebec City at that time. it might still be that way right now because, I don't know. But haven't violent crime after violent crime happened in Halloween? I mean, yeah, that's pretty common in the U.S., but unfortunately, it's becoming more common, like, worldwide too, as Quebec City and the KO line stabbings has shown us, and you can see from the images posted on the internet that KO is partially to blame because they failed to open the platform doors and the train doors for evacuation. I mean, on the sides. Plus, half of the train was split because there was a fire inside the train. As I said earlier, the attacker on the KO line train referred to the Odaku incident to cause another ruckus on another line. I mean, what? Why? Why would he do that? And his response to the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department is like this. He really wanted to get sentenced to death. Well, if you want to get sentenced to death, then why are you even doing this? It's like a really edgy comment. And yes, anything you say to the police can and will be used against you in court. But, anyways. Well, the Animal Crossing update is, this Friday, which means that I'm actually preparing my island for large-scale farming. Oh, and about the vaccinations and stuff, even though vaccination is progressing, like, worldwide, the Delta variant has kind of rocked the trend of, declining COVID cases, because now COVID cases are going up in a lot of places in the world, especially in the US. And the final thing we need to talk about is those incidents were enough for me to send an anonymous tweet to... Well, my friend sent an anonymous tweet to the New York Police Department. So I suggested that... So... There's no use hiding it now. So I suggested, the police department to check every busy subway station. How did I get 2 points offline? Pretty much in this voice we got 2 points offline. This subway's all fun and games. The KO line, on the other hand, well, it was just a normal commuter line, but it gained worldwide attention again today. And people keep saying it's a coincidence it happened on Halloween. Yeah, the whole internet was panicking, Twitter was panicking. I do have a Twitter account, except I will not reveal it to anyone else on the internet, because my previous Twitter account got deleted over some stuff I said back in April 2020. So, will this stream be kept on YouTube or will I delete it? That's the ultimate question. But this is a capture card test, so I could just mute the footage or my dialogue if I want. Now, unfortunately, the mirror box uses something known as motion JPEG. Like, a lot of cheaper capture cards use the USB video capture standard, and they require the use of motion JPEG. Now, another thing I noticed is that this capture card has to be plugged directly into the board of the into your USB port on your motherboard. So anything other than that, and it won't work. So the ultimate question, I'll answer the ultimate question right now. Is 2021 better than 2020? Hell no. In fact, I think even 2020 was better than 2021. And I'm in the minority who thinks that. So all I can say is keep your vigilance up for the rest of the year, because you're never gonna know what's gonna happen next, and the world is about to end. So